learning English makes part of my dreams. So I trust in God. I like the truth. Like, yeah, it's a secret.
Hello people, be most welcome to our first episode of 𝐒𝐇𝐻𝐿 Show. My name is 𝐓𝐀𝐋𝐊𝐈𝐍𝐆 and today I'm here with one of the best students of 𝐒𝐇𝐻𝐿 Teaching Center. Hello, be most welcome.
Oh, thank you. Hello everyone. And today I'm here to talk with you.
That's great. First of all, what's your name?
My name is Kleina Bila.
Okay.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Kleina. Who is Kleina?
It's a difficult question. But who is Kleina? I'm sure. Kleina is someone that is looking for the truth.
Okay.
Is someone that is deaf. And I don't have a personality like saying that Kleina is someone that is happy and is creative and these kind of things. I can't say that because I'm afraid of put a personality in my life and then I decided to change and I don't succeed. I rather prefer to say that I'm what I want to be.
Wow, powerful. Looking for the truth. That's great. Okay. Anyway, what do you do in your free time?
My free time. Now I'm studying. Rarely I have a free time, but when I have a free time, I used to read.
Okay.
Yes, read and chat with my friends. It's important.
Wow, you like reading. What books do you read?
I read all the books that can make myself grow.
Okay.
Yes, like financial education and
things like that.
Things like that.
Wow, that's interesting. What is the one thing that always makes you laugh?
Laugh.
Yes.
As I said, I like reading.
Okay.
So when I'm reading and then I find something that I never heard or I never read, and as I said, I like the truth, like things that is out of what we are used to see or listen, and it's what makes me laugh. And sometimes when I'm with my friends, like having a chat, and it's one of the things that make me laugh too.
That's great, interesting. Okay, Kleina, tell me something. Your English is great.
Yes.
That's good. What? Okay, why did you decide to learn English?
I decided to learn English because I have a dream.
Okay.
So to reach my dreams, I have to go out and study abroad.
Okay.
So I decided to start learning English.
That's good. You have a dream. Can you share with us what is the dream? What is your dream that made you take the decision of studying English?
I don't like too much to talk about my dreams.
Okay.
Like I rather prefer to let the people see what is happening, not expecting anything.
Okay.
Like, and then I make a surprise, like things like that. But my dream is to be a teacher.
Wow.
Teacher. A teacher, a different teacher. I would like to teach my students things that they never heard or they never listened at school.
Okay.
Like topics that most of the people they are afraid of speaking. Is this kind of teacher that I want to be. I want to teach financial education and spiritual life too, and is one of the topics that I will teach, but it will be an open lesson. Like I will teach everything that they want and that I want.
Wow, Powerful. You want to be a teacher, a different teacher, a teacher that is going to teach about financial education and the spiritual life. Wow. When did you get that passion with financial education? By the way, is there someone who, okay, starts these things in your family, who does this kind of job?
No, no. And my family, all of them, they've got a job, like a traditional job.
Traditional job?
Yeah, like working in a company or the other one, like they have a boss.
Okay.
So it's one of the things that I don't want to be.
Okay.
So I can say that who inspired me was my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It just came out from your mind.
Yes.
You want to be your own boss.
Yes.
Wow, interesting. Big dream, big dream. Anyway, tell me something. During the time that you were learning English, okay, what was the most difficult thing that you found?
When I was, since now I'm learning English.
Are you still learning English, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
And the most difficult that I found when I started was my pronunciation.
Your pronunciation.
Yes, I would like to improve my pronunciation. So
Okay.
for me, it's a little bit difficult. And yeah, I think that is the most difficult that I found here.
Okay, that's great. By the way, when did you start learning English?
I think that I already have 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. So what do you do in order to improve your pronunciation?
My pronunciation.
Yes.
I came here.
Okay.
I can say that I came here to improve my pronunciation. When I came here for the first time, you asked me why or what do I want here.
Exactly.
And I said that I want to improve my English, principally my pronunciation.
That's great. Powerful. And are you succeeding to achieve that objective?
I think yes.
You think so? Wow,
Yes.
that's good. Okay, anyway, so do you practice English outside of the classroom?
Yes, I can say yes.
How?
I have a friends, they have the same goal with me. So we use it to chat in English. Yes.
That's
and with
great.
my brothers too.
Do your brothers speak English?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's interesting. You said that you want to study abroad. Which country would you like to go and study in? Or maybe you don't want to say it in the public too. It's something that is a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Okay, anyway, so for you guys that are watching this podcast, okay, if you're not subscribed to our channel, okay, this is the time that you have to subscribe yourself in our YouTube channel and follow our pages of Facebook, okay, and share this episode, okay. If you're liking this, you're enjoying this episode, okay, that we're making here, just leave your like there and write something. If you've got a question that you'd like to make to Kleina for the next maybe episode, you can just drop the question there in the comments below, okay. That's it. So let's just follow up with our conversation, okay. Well, the question that I have here is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Apart from where you said that you wanted to go and start.
The country that I would like to go is Roma. Is it?
Rome.
Rome.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to go there because I'm Catholic.
Okay.
So when I think about Rome, I see my religion.
Okay.
So I would like to go there and learn more about what is my religion, and yeah, is where I would like to go.
That's good. Interesting. So tell me something. Do you watch TV?
No.
Why not?
I can say that I haven't time. Like I can spend my time reading. So rarely I watch TV.
Okay.
I only watch it when I want to be with my family.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. You said that you want to be a teacher, right? How can English help you to be a teacher that you want to be a different teacher?
A different teacher. as I said, I would like to go to another country. I won't say the name of the country.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would like to go out of my country, like going and learning abroad and open my country abroad.
Open your company, you mean?
Yes, my company
okay.
Abroad. And then I think that English will help me too much, because most of the countries, they speak English.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be limited.
Okay.
So I will go to the first country, and then I would like to go to other country. Like, I don't want to be limited. Okay. So that's why I decided to learn English, and is how English will help me.
That's good, to break those limits, to overcome the limits, right?
Yes.
Wow, interesting, powerful. I love that. Okay, so moving, what changed in your life after you have learned how to speak English? Or maybe what is changing, because you said you're still learning, right? So what is changing now since you started learning English until today?
What's changing in my life? I never think about that, but I like English.
Okay.
I can say that, yeah, it's what changed in my life. And as I was saying, that I don't want to be limited. So learning English is what motivates me, and remove that part of fears. Like, I don't want to be afraid of dream high.
Okay.
So maybe not learning English, it can maybe, I don't know, but it's
okay. That's great, understandable. How do you feel when you understand or speak English better than before?
When I see that my English is improving, it's like I put in my mind that, yeah, now I'm learning English and my English is improving. So it's one step in the mountain that I want to
climb.
Yes.
Okay.
So learning English is one of the rock that I have to touch to climb my mountain, like my dreams.
Okay.
So when I learn English and I see that my English is improving, I see like, yeah, I'm climbing.
You're getting closer to your dream.
Yes.
Wow, powerful. Anyway, so if you could talk to your past self, okay? If you could talk to your past self, what would you say about learning English?
I would like to tell her to be more serious learning English, because I used to learn English simply because my mother told me, like, go to school of English and learn English. And in that time, I used to do it simply because my mother may put me there. But now I'm doing it because I want. So that's why I'm improving my English. So I would like to tell her, like, do it because you want, not because someone put you there.
Wow, interesting. Do it because you want, not because someone, okay, is putting you there, is forcing you to do it.
Yes.
Powerful insight. Anyway, so what advice could you give to someone who is afraid of speaking English, but he would like to speak English?
The secret for me when I'm afraid of doing something is just start.
Just start.
Just start.
Okay.
It's difficult. Like, starting is the most difficult thing. But start. Simple like that. Just start. And don't be afraid of making mistakes, because mistake makes part of the life. So just start. Just start. Love it.
When you say that mistake make part of the life, you just remind me about one of the mentors that I like to follow them, who says that the mistakes are inevitable. Okay, we are all going to pass through mistakes. There is no way out of escaping from mistakes. Even if you avoid making mistake, you are making the biggest mistake.
Yes.
You see. That's it. Anyway, okay. So let's go to our next question. What is the moment you felt really proud of your English?
I think that what was the question?
What is the moment you felt really proud of your English? Wow, I'm speaking English. Then you felt proud. What was that moment?
If I tell you that is now, would you believe?
Really? Anyway, wow, that's interesting. How does your family or friends react to your progress in English?
My parents, I don't used to speak English with them, and even they think that I don't even speak English very well, and I know that I don't speak English very well.
No. Your English is very, very, very good, right? As we said, mistakes I never, even me as a teacher, I do make mistakes, I'm conscious of that, but I can't say that I don't speak English very well. You do speak English very well, Mrs. Glenn, okay? Yes, you need to be confident to keep improving. But okay, going ahead, what you're explaining, your family, unfortunately, they think that you don't speak English very well, right?
Yes.
And you avoid speaking English to them because of that.
No, exactly. It's my mother.
Okay.
Most of the time I'm with my mother. So my mother, principally today, I told her in the morning, like, I was invited to a podcast. And then she asked me, what is that?
Okay.
And then I answered her, explained it her about what is that. And I told her that the podcast will be in English.
Okay.
And then she looked at me like, what?
You? English?
Yeah.
Anyway, does your mom speak English?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay? I want to invite your mom to watch this podcast, okay? You have to tell her to watch it, okay?
Okay.
You have to share the link with her. All right. Anyway, so let's move. Who else in your family out of your brothers who speak English? Does your father speak English as well?
Yes, he speaks, but a little bit too. He
Okay.
succeeds to communicate, and the other person.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. You're saying that the English of your father needs to be shaped, right?
It's good.
Okay.
He speaks.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, okay. Let's move here. What would happen if you stopped learning English today?
I think that I talk too much about my dream. So if I stop learning English, it's like I'm giving up, like I quit to follow my dreams.
Okay.
Like learning English makes part of my dreams, is in the process.
Okay.
So if I cut my lessons, how can I reach my dream?
That's good. Interesting. Anyway, so do you think that everyone should learn English?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
English is a different language, like we that are living here in Mozambique. In the same way that you learn Portuguese, you can even learn English.
Okay.
And here in Mozambique, we have so many people that speaks English. You can practice with them, like it will be easy.
Okay. That's good. Interesting. Okay, so English actually is a language that opens doors to many different opportunities. If you're willing to start abroad, if you cannot speak English, unfortunately you can't apply for any scholarship. Even as she said, she's got a dream of being a different teacher and she wants to start abroad, okay, to see if she can gain different skills from the ones that we get in Mozambique. So that's one of the biggest advantages of learning English. So you that are watching this episode, you're watching this podcast now, if you don't speak English, you must do that urgently, okay? Don't waste the time. You might not need it now, but you don't know what's going to happen in your future, okay? That's it. So, carrying on, do you think it's ever too late to learn English? Maybe some of the people that are watching here, they think, I'm too old. Do you think it's never too late to learn English?
No. I
Okay.
don't think so.
Why not?
Because I look at my parents. My mother is 40, and she's still learning English. And
Wow.
simply because she's learning English, the doors are being opened
to her.
To her.
Wow, that's good. That's good. So, what's something cool or something fun you discovered because of English?
Something funny.
Yeah, something fun, something cool, something nice that you discovered because of learning English.
Hey, I don't know. It's a bit like,
Nothing comes in your head now, right? Okay, fine.
No.
It's okay, right? Well, myself, because of teaching English, something fun that I discovered is that actually it's not something fun, but something interesting. Okay, I discovered that the content that is in English, or the content which are in English, they have different quality, okay, from the content we receive in Portuguese. Mainly if a book was translated, is different from reading it in English. The way that you understand is completely different from the way that you can understand the same information in Portuguese. So that's something interesting that I've noticed during this time that I've been teaching English. There's a verses on the Bible, I think it's Psalm 23, something like that. In Portuguese, it says that o Senhor é meu pastor e nada me faltará, something like that. But when I read the same verses in English, I understand something completely different, okay? Yes, the answers is still there. It's like, the Lord is my shepherd, and I have all that I need. Do you see that difference?
Yes,
there it's written,
yes.
I have all that I need, and there it's nothing will miss, will lack in my life. You see that difference? So I understood, because at first when was being preached like Senhor meu pastor, nada me faltará, okay, now I don't have money, but they said nada me faltará. Now I don't have a car in it, but they said nada me faltará. But when I read in English, it's when everything became clear, like I have all that I need. You see, to live. I have water, I have food, I have a place to sleep. That's enough for me to live. So cars, money, whatever, those things, they are not necessary to me to live, right? Yes, they can help me to accomplish other things, but for me to live, I have. That's one of the things that I've noticed. But okay, anyway, so let's move. What would you say to someone listening who says English is too hard for me? What would you say to someone listening who says that English is too hard for me? English is difficult.
First, when you are learning something, you can't put in your mind that that thing is difficult. Because your brain, when you say that this thing is difficult, when you start learning, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. So you must put in your mind like it's piece of cake, and try to go in a school that they teach English, principally here. Yes, you will like. And
Thank you for that advertisement. Anyway,
and put in your mind that English is a piece of cake, and learn it. If you put in your mind that something is difficult and that is hard, you will face so many problems to learn.
Wow.
So put in your mind that English is easy.
Okay.
And you can also learn how to speak English.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Because of the way that you were speaking, it made me remind of something. Do you believe in law of attraction? It's because when you're saying that if you put in your mind, so that made me remind about law of attraction.
Yes, I believe in too much.
Okay.
If you put something in your mind, you will attract.
Okay.
Even that's why I used to tell people like, don't live afraid, because I learned it with the teacher.
Okay.
He told me like, don't put in your mind that you are afraid of something, because your brain doesn't succeed to say that. For example, to say that I don't want to see a snake. Okay. Your brain doesn't succeed to swallow that I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, the word don't. If you put it in your mind, your brain will say that, yeah, maybe this girl wants this thing,
to see this
and
thing.
Then it will come to your reality, your present life.
Okay, wow, that's powerful. Like if you keep saying things that you don't want, you are unconsciously attracting those things.
Yes.
Like if you said, I don't want poverty in my life, you're attracting poverty. English, I don't want to make a mistake, for example, in English, or end up attracting making mistakes in English.
Yes.
That's good. Of course, yeah, I'm also a big believer of the law of attraction. Since I read that book, The Secret, okay, in Portuguese it's O Segredo, The Secret, of, I think it's Brian Ronner, okay, which talks about the law of attraction. And many things in my life, thanks God, has happened because of putting in my mind. Okay, even this podcast, I can say that I've been putting it in my mind, okay, for years maybe, but today it's here, it's happening. Wow, that's it. So now, Mrs. Kleina, if you had superpowers, what power could you choose and why?
I would like to, how can I say? I don't know if exists this power.
Okay.
But I would like to, I believe that in everything exists something that is deeper, like than what we are seeing. So I would like to see these kind of things, like someone comes to me and say, I'm not fine, and then he starts telling me what is happening, and then I see what is behind of what she's telling me. Like I like to talk about emotional life. So I would like to have a superpower to understand it 100%. I don't know if it exists this power, this superpower.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
This superpower, but it's what I would like.
I can see that you are really fond of these things of spiritual health anyway. Oh, okay, that's it. Anyway, so now, let's go to our next question. If you were invisible for one day, what would you do? If you were invisible for one day, what would you do?
What do I do? I don't know. I think that I would go to Adele's house and stay one day there. I don't know.
Really?
Yes.
Do you like Adele?
Yes, I like her too much.
Okay. What's your favorite song from Adele?
It's Hometown Glory.
Okay. Why do you like that song?
It's difficult to explain. It's difficult to explain, but I love all her musics because I succeed to see that she sings with the... I don't know how to explain.
There aren't words to describe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, understandable. Let's continue with our questions here. So we have here our next question. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? One thing.
I think that peace. Yeah, peace.
Okay.
This world needs peace. So it's what I would like to change. Like good and peaceful behavior on all the people.
Wow. Letting everyone in peace.
Yes.
Do you think peace is a problem? It's a big problem for people?
Yes. It's a big problem. Most of the people, they don't know how to have a peaceful life.
Okay.
I discovered that it's possible to be peace, like to have a peaceful life even in a problem.
Okay.
So
how?
Okay,
I'm facing a certain problem, and then you mean that it's possible to have a peaceful life even though I'm facing the problems. How can that be possible? I don't have money. I don't have maybe my mother is sick or whatever, something like that. And you mean I can be in peace? How can that be possible?
It's possible. Why? Because I believe in God.
Okay.
So when something is bad in my life, I use it to think or to look at my situation and say that maybe what I'm suffering is necessary. Maybe God put me in this situation. So in the same way that He put me in this situation, He is in control of everything. So I trust in God, and He put His hand in my life. So I don't need to live worried. God is in control of everything. So don't be worried.
Okay.
This is the secret to have a peaceful life.
That's it. I was taking note here because you said something really interesting. If God puts you in a certain situation, He is in control of that, and everything is gonna be all right. That's good. Anyway, I forgot to ask you something interesting. How old are you? Do you mind telling us your age with all those insights?
I'm 17.
Really?
I'm 17 years old.
You're talking like a woman of 25 because
25.
because of your maturity, what you're bringing for us here, the insights that you have. That's good. Interesting. So I can see that books are really shaping you.
Yes.
That's it. But when did you gain that passion of reading books? What was the first book maybe that you read? Who gave it to you? When did you gain that passion of reading books?
First, when I was making, I think that it was grade 10.
Okay.
My teacher used to tell us to read a book that is our literature, like Mozambican books.
Okay.
And I used to do it, but I didn't like. Okay. I used to do it simply because it was a job. It was a homework of school, but I didn't like. And then I read a book of Kleina 𝐓𝐀𝐋𝐊𝐈𝐍𝐆.
Okay, Kleina 𝐓𝐃𝐋𝐊𝐈���𝐆.
Yes. It was 𝐒𝐇𝐻𝐋𝐊𝐈���𝐿. I think that it was my first book.
Okay.
Yeah. When I started, I used to read a lot books of Mozambique, like Kleina 𝐓𝐃𝐋𝐊𝐈���𝐿, and so on.
Okay.
And then I looked at that book. I'm not saying that the books are not good,
okay,
but I started looking at myself and trying to find what I want for me. What is the step that I want to be? Okay. And then this dream of become a teacher appears. And then I decided to start reading books that will help me to be in a level that I would like to
reach.
Yeah, to reach.
That's good.
And in the first times, like times ago, I didn't used to like to read.
You hated it.
Yes, but I forced myself.
Wow.
But now I don't succeed even to say one day without reading.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, that was powerful. Okay, anyway, so you said something really interesting. At first, you didn't like, but you forced it yourself.
Yes.
That brings me one insight, like not everything that we do because we like. There are things that we have to do because we need it. So that was one of the examples of you.
Yes.
Wow, that's it. There are people that, for example, they know that they need to go to the gym, but they never go to the gym because they don't like. Me too, I don't like to go to the gym, but I never stay a day without going to the gym, okay? Except Sundays because they don't open, and the days that maybe I'm ill, right?
Yeah.
It's like what you were saying, like never stay a day without it reading. But it's not because we like it, but we know that it's necessary. So you that you're also watching this episode now, you need to know that not everything that you're going to do, you'll do because you like, but they are necessary. That's good. That's good. Anyway, okay, let's move. If you had a chance to meet a famous person, who would it be?
I don't know so many famous people. No one.
No one?
Yes,
no
one.
That's good. Anyway, so if money wasn't a problem for you, what would your dream life look like?
when I decided to have this dream, I wasn't looking for money, and I know that to reach my dream it will be difficult. So it's something that I never see it, like a teacher going to school, like a new subject that will be open to speak about all these things. I never see it in my life.
Yes.
I never saw it in my life. And I think that it will be difficult. And in the first time, I won't find money like immediately. I won't find money. So I'm not looking for money. Yeah, I want to change lives. So for me, it is what I can call my success.
Okay.
So
Changing lives.
Yes.
Wow. I think that you were born for that. It's like that is your mission, right? It's your purpose of living. That's good. That's good. Anyway, so continuing. Now, if you could be an animal, which one would you be?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know. You don't know. Okay.
I think that you wanna answer what the animal that you would be.
Me?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it's obvious and simple. I could be a lion. You know, I could be a lion. I like it because it's the king of the jungle, right? So I could be a lion. When you are a king, everything you say, they have to obey the others, right? So I could say everyone must start English and everyone could obey that, you see. Everyone must read about financial education, everyone could obey that. Everyone should read about emotional education, and I believe that everyone would have to obey that. So I would be a lion, simply that.
Interesting.
Okay, that's good. So let's continue. If you had to describe yourself in just 3 words, what would they be? 3 words.
Describe myself.
Yes, in just 3 words, what would they be?
I think that the first will be deaf.
Okay.
And the second is sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that I'm too much sensitive. And the third is strength.
That's good. Why do you choose these 3 words? Starting from the first one.
When I look at myself, I succeed to see that I'm someone that is too much deep. Like I like deep things. I don't like, even when the people are shedding and then they are shedding about superficial things. I don't like. And because when as I said, I read financial, emotional is intelligence.
Yes.
And when someone is talking to me, I like to see what is behind of people's behavior and what is behind of my own emotional.
Okay.
Like I believe that in everything there is something that is deeper.
Okay.
That is deeper than what we see.
What we can see.
Yes.
So we like to go deeper.
Yes.
We like to dig the information to find the roots. Wow, that's good. And sensitive, this was the second one.
Sensitive. I can say that I'm sensitive because I can say that I have my heart.
Okay.
My heart is too much sensitive, and it doesn't mean that when someone speaks something bad of me and then I get angry. No, it's because I think that I feel too much.
Okay.
Maybe it's because of my age. I don't know. They used to say that when you are a teenager, you feel in a higher. I don't know how to explain it, but you feel too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it. And I think that I'm like this because of my age, or maybe I'm like this.
Maybe that's your personality.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And strength?
Strength. When I was young, I suffered so many things that I would be in a wrong way.
Okay.
So when I was young, I used it to fight for that, for my future, and it's difficult. So it is one of the parts that makes me think that I'm strong. Because I decided to swim to another part that the world are not going. Like everyone is going there, and then I decide to go there.
To take a different way.
So for me, it is difficult. So that's why I look at myself like someone that is strong. And I had this personality when I was 12.
Really?
Yes.
That's great. Wonderful. Anyway, so now we are going to the end of our conversation. So now, if you could send a message to your future self, what would you say?
I would tell her, like, continue as you are. Don't be like everyone.
Okay.
Be what you want to be, because you can be what you want to be. So if you wanna change, you can change. Sometimes it is difficult, but everything that is good is difficult, you know it. And I would tell her, like, to remember about your dreams. When you see that everything is being hard, just continue and remember why you started.
Wow.
Since you were born, I think that you are courageous enough to dream high. So continue like that. Is one of the personality that I want to have until I die. Don't be afraid of dream high. Yes, high. That's what I would like to tell her.
That's too deep. Don't be like everyone. Okay? Don't be afraid to dream high. Continue like that. Wow.
Yes.
Interesting. Powerful. I love that one. Yeah. I'm wordless. Anyway, that's it, my dear friends. So now we are at the end of our conversation with Mrs. Kleina. So I believe that we have just learned a lot of things. So if you liked this episode, don't forget to leave your like there. Okay, just click on the like. Share this episode with many people so that they can see these insights that you have here, and subscribe yourself in our channel. So thank you very much for your presence, okay, for you to watch this episode, and we shall see each other on our next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's it.